Friday, just a quarter before the hour of 1 here Eastern Time in New York. Coming to you live as always Monday to Friday, noon to 1 Eastern from the Question Tequila Studios. Today we have a full regalia of food, Italian delicacies, specialties. We have the Question Tequila, and this segment is one of my favorites. This is where we mix it up. And we demonstrate our bipartisanship by having a Democrat and a Republican on to talk about the news of the day. Joining us again, the host of This Is America podcast, Republican Rich Valdes, who is strongly considering taking on Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez in the Congress next year, and Richard Roth, famed New York attorney and Democrat, who once in a while agrees with us Republican, and he brought his own jacket today, thankfully, guys.
I did. Yours is nicer.
Thank you for joining us again, both returnees to the show, and we always want to bring you the real people who know what's happening out there. What's happening in Iran almost got crazy. I want you guys to take a look at this and get your insights on it. Here's what Donald Trump said about John Bolton.
Do you feel like you were being pushed into military action against Iran by any of your advisors?
I have two groups of people. I have doves and I have hawks.
Yeah, you have some serious hawks.
I have some hawks. Oh, yeah, John Bolton is absolutely a hawk. It's up to him. He'd take on the whole world at one time, okay? But that doesn't matter because I want both sides.
Rich, Roth, everybody said this guy's crazy. He's got a hair trigger. It seems like he demonstrated some restraint here and pushed back on the Hawks. Which
guy, Bolton or Trump?
Trump.
No, I think you're right. I think this is a very difficult situation. This may be the first difficult international situation that Trump has been in since he's been elected. And quite frankly, what happened here is that he's believe it or not, being reasonable. He's saying, listen, I'm listening to my doves. I'm listening to my hawks. What do I do? And quite frankly, it is not an easy situation because on the one hand, something must be done. On the other hand, he doesn't want to go overboard and, as he said, kill 150 people. So it's not easy. This is a very difficult task. It's the first time, as I said, I think that Trump has sort of been in the crossfires of what to do internationally. So it'll be interesting how it turns out.
Rich Valdes, you're following all this stuff closely, thinking about running for Congress, going out and trying to make AOC bartend again. But I watch these morning shows on the left sometimes to get my juices flowing. And morning joke is what I call it. But he says, well, hey, look, guys, Donald Trump did something great. He actually showed some restraint. And then he follows it up by saying, but now every dictator in the world knows that he's just a bully, but he backs down at the end of the day. So can Trump ever win when he makes the right decision?
Yeah, when it comes to the media, Trump can never win. It doesn't matter what he does; they're always going to bash him. But the reality here is, yes, he hit it on the head. He took advice from both, like he said, doves and hawks, and he came down as being incredibly thoughtful. And I think he showed the art of the deal. This is what it is. He's putting it out there, just like with the immigration stuff that he's doing.
Roth doesn't like that.
Roth may not like it, but it's the reality.
Donald Trump thoughtful. Donald Trump, the art of the deal.
We hit him with the cyber attack. They hit a drone.
I mean, hit the bottom. Earpiece popped out.
Earpiece just popped out. I got so excited on that one. I mean, listen, I will agree with you that Donald Trump made the right decision. I don't know if thoughtful would go into my analysis, but I certainly respect yours. The bottom line here is that, as I said, it is not easy. He has to do something because he has the Iranian dictators and the Iranian guard saying, look, we just shot down a drone. The drone was a $131 million drone. It was not one of those that we see commercially.
It wasn't like your son's little drone thing.
It was
I want to get to the Democratic debates. I'm heading down to Miami tonight. We're going to be down there with Newsmax and company from the Bitcoin Center in Miami, and we're going to have all guests. Hopefully, we're going to have some presidential candidates. Give me your insights, what you're looking for from this Democratic field, Rich.
Sure. I think Mr. Roth's friends are going to be there competing to see who can give away the most money, who can be the biggest leftist on the stage. And I think that's what we're going to see. We're going to see Mao tactics on full display saying, I'm blacker than you, I'm poorer than you, I'm this and that. It's going to be intersectionality at its finest.
Rich, the good thing is that the two Riches disagree. It's not going to be that. You clearly have the Bernie Sanders of the world, which I do agree with Rich on, but you have the Joe Bidens, you have the Elizabeth Warrens, who's sort of in the middle. It'll be bipolar essentially, and you'll have the leftists who want to give away money, and you'll have the centrists, because at the end of the day, every candidate moves to their party, moves left and moves right on the Republican side at this point in time. But once they are the nominee, they do come to the center, and I think that Joe Biden, if you will, is going to more rule the day, because he is better at getting the conservative vote than a guy like Bernie Sanders.
Give
who's
me
not
your
gonna get
dark
any.
horse on the Dem side. I know you like Biden, but give me your dark horse who can come out of this.
I'm not a big fan of Biden, but I think he's the best thing they got right now. I don't know what's going to happen. I know Cory Booker's trying to bring everyone's trying to get their 15 seconds of fame by attacking Biden, by being in the forefront. My favorite, honestly, is Klobuchar. Because I think she is in the correct geographic area, but I don't know what she'll do tomorrow.
Rich, your dark horse.
Yeah, I think Pete Buttigieg is going down in flames right now with this issue that he's having with the police shooting in South Bend, Indiana. It's going to be really interesting to see how he digs himself out of this one.
What's going to be really interesting is you stay right there. Rich Valdes, Richard Roth, mix it up for us. We're coming back to you right after this, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.